What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of Draft to Glory. Today we have got the ratings refresh of the Bundesliga. We've got man of the matches still in packs. We've got new prime icons out and things are pretty good. In the last episode guys, in episode number 57, you guys got over 8,200 likes. If we could hit that target again, that'd be amazing. Look down below. If it's less than that, just drop a thumbs up on the video. Let's see what options we've got for formations. I'm going to go with the 4-3-1-2, a strong formation this year, very similar obviously to the 4-1-2-1-2. Of course, it means that taking wingers is a bit of a moot point, but we will take this Messi and use him as a super sub. I don't necessarily think we're going to go for La Liga. It depends what comes up here. All right, so we've got Rafael. Would he come as a cam? No, I like this card a lot. We could take him down into that cam spot. Or we could take Zaza. I'm not interested in. Morata with a Hunter card is good. I might just take him. Batshuayi with a Hunter card is better. Much better. Let's take the Beast. Let's take the Batman. He might be very, very difficult to link, but we'll give it our best shot. And straight off the bat, we get Lacazette from Arsenal. Dries Mertens with the soft links. That could be fun. Deadeye on Dries Mertens as well. Let's take that Belgian link there. Let's see if we can get ourselves Calcio/Bundesliga squads here. We've got, obviously, the Screamer updates are there. I'm going to take that Mesut Ozil. I know he doesn't link with any of the two attackers, but even as a sub, if we move him down into that centre midfield spot as well, 4-star skill moves, of course, and a Hunter Chem style on this Mesut Ozil might be good and could very much help getting us our first ever 191. Sadly, we get trash silver player as the next midfielder, but next up we get Raja Nainggolan or Dembele could be interesting. If we're going to go for rating, taking Raja Nainggolan would probably be better. He's got good long shots and shot power anyway, so as a cam, he would actually be okay. We pop him up there, get strong link into Mertens, who now both Raja and Mertens both get full chem, which is great. We don't have to worry about those moving forwards. It's heavily taking us towards the Calcio A here. Who's the highest rated? It is Rafinha, so we'll take him. I don't know, maybe we'll get some good Calcio A defenders in here as well, although we want high rated, so Jordi Alba will be our first pick, and we're going to try and fit him in with a nice little Spanish couple of links here. Rafa Varane, very nice as well, nice high rated. Obviously the La Liga down that left hand side won't be difficult. Bonucci for the Calcio A there, fantastic. Our defense has just become an absolute beast defense, just like that. Now I'm tempted to take Valencia. I know Basta there gets a link, and I know he's got a Shadow Chem style as well. It's just not good enough. I would rather have Valencia on 4 chem. I don't think we'll use Valencia though. We'll probably get a better defender to put in there for him, unless of course Asenjo, Reina, the same. Edison, doesn't matter. Let's take Asenjo. Unless we get a Premier League centre-back, and then that would actually be better suited than Bonucci, and we could just use Bonucci as a sub. So, our first choices here. Wingers don't really suit us very well, unless they're to be used as super sub. So, taking Neymar as that super sub, and now Messi as a super sub, is very good. The base of our team is actually okay. It's just building chemistry that's the problem for us right now. This just doesn't work. None of these players work. Let's take Raheem Sterling, 84 rated. We'll use him for team rating again. Now, this Ander Herrera could be big for us. He gets a strong link. No, sorry, he gets a soft link to Jordi Alba, a soft link to Mesut Ozil, but gets a strong link to Valencia. Let's take him. If we pop him in there, that gives us 9 chem points. And then, does Rafinha help us? Rafinha helps us instead of Ozil. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's much better. Ozil with no links just yet. But that's a good addition to the team right there. Next up again, and again, like this Insigne card would be good for the team, except for the fact he's a winger. These central formations are just so brutal. We'll take Insigne anyway. We don't need him as a sub. I mean, we've got pace merchants galore. Messi, Neymar, Sterling, Adam with a shadow. But for team rating, we could potentially be drafting towards our first ever 191 here. Larson, not interested in. Navas. Now, Navas would actually benefit us for the squad. For chemistry. He would benefit us for chemistry. We gain 4 chemistry by putting Navas in there. We're going to need to get quite lucky with some midfielders to really boost this team up. In goal, we get an 87 rated Ruffier that we'll take. And as a Frenchman, we could put him in instead of Asenjo and improve the team rating that little bit more. It's just whether or not we're going to get the chemistry now. Right, in defence. Skriniar. He would work well, but Varane would come out. Murillo and Jose Gaia. Doesn't really help. Dean. I mean, Dean gets better chemistry with Varane because it's a strong link. It wouldn't actually change Varane's chemistry at all, though, funnily enough. I guess we take this guy. I mean, putting this guy in Oh, it doesn't actually... It helps instead of Bonucci. But that's it. Have we got a few more Premier League players? If we can get a Premier League defender here, we might go Premier League or La Liga. I mean... We did get a Premier League defender, but not what we want. Do we go Bundesliga? No. Do we just take Tagliafico? He doesn't fit the team in the slightest. Danny Simpson doesn't really fit the team either. Danny Simpson helps. We start on 85 chemistry with Danny Simpson in there. If we put Ozil in, we go to 84 chemistry. If we swap those two around and those two around, that takes us down to 83 chemistry. That's interesting. Alright, so we're actually 85 chemistry with Rafinha and Skriniar. Oh, crap. I just picked a position I didn't mean to pick. Right, what do we need here? Emre Can. Another Premier League player. That would help. Again, left mid, right mid, left mid just doesn't work. Fekir, this is a good card. He gets a soft link to Varane. Obviously, that doesn't help with Jordi Alba's chemistry. So I won't be taking him. Let's take Emre Can. I'm going to pop Emre Can in there. We're going to then pop Ozil in there. And then we're going to put... I mean, that takes us to 81 chemistry. Would I prefer to use Bonucci on 4 chem? I think I would. Or I could put in Danny Simpson and put us up to 84 chemistry again. Man, this team is terrible. This team is terrible, guys. I apologise. I haven't drafted very well here. Eric Lamela doesn't really help. Moutinho doesn't really help. Hutchinson, Kingsley Coman. Like, none of these guys help. It's just this defence is going to cause me problems. Hernandez doesn't even help. Just doesn't boost anyone. Herrera's on 10 chem. Emre Can doesn't really make any difference. I'm just going to take 99 Ronaldo. My choices are, this chemistry is woeful, right? Let's just be honest. This chemistry is absolutely woeful. I've got the choice of... just making subs straight off the bat and bringing Bonucci in at 5 chem. What do we get if we drop Bonucci in there? Who loses out here? Emre Can doesn't, and Herrera does. And that's it. It's literally just 3 chem on Herrera that's the difference here. If we do that, and then that also takes us to 80. Why did I do it like that? Because Ozil then goes into cam on 7 chem. Okay. In this sense, actually, taking that icon striker would have been perfect. What an idiot. Because if I put the icon striker here, we would have gained 9 chem on now. We would have gone up to 89 chemistry if I put the icon striker in. I think this is going to be my starting lineup. I know it's not the best for chemistry. I'll use Ronaldo, Messi and Neymar as subs. I don't expect to get far with this team. Let's see what we can boost. So that remains 80 chem, goes up to 83, 82, 82 and 82. So let's take the Liga Santander Frenchman and put it up to 83 chemistry. I don't know. I can't imagine we're going to do amazing things with this draft. If we get through the first 2 rounds, I'd be delighted. That, though, is the team. Let's get into the action. Okay guys, as we go into the gameplay, the first opponent we come up against got a 92 km 88 rated squad, but a very good squad. Team of the Year Messi, Prime Icon Hernandez, Icon Zanetti, the Man of the Match De Gea, and then, you know, Dybala, Eden Hazard, Valencia there. I do think, though, if this guy switched around, Smalling and Valencia, and then Luiz and Zanetti, he would actually get more overall team chemistry. But hey, if he wants to play like that, that's absolutely his prerogative. Draft is always an interesting one for that. But we get the first goal there, down the right-hand side, the through ball of dreams into Batshuayi. It goes to Rajan Angle, and it takes a deflection off of David Luiz, and it did go down as an own goal. I felt like that was a shot on target that should have counted as a Raja goal, but an OG it was. We eventually got the second goal as well. Batshuayi. That's what the commentator said. Michi Batshuayi. So Batshuayi with a great low driven down underneath the goalkeeper to make it 2-0, and the goals kept flowing. Mesut Ozil in the middle of the park there. Fantastic was Mesut Ozil. Obviously he's got the screamer boost, so gets a huge upgrade, but generally speaking he was spectacular. Thoroughly enjoyed him and was happy to have him in the team. We go 3-0 up, and that eventually became 4-0. Ozil cutting past the defender, lasers the ball into Batshuayi, and Batshuayi hits the ball roll, low driven, underneath the goalkeeper to make it 4-0 before half-time, and then just after half-time, we hit the long driven goal kick all the way down the field. It's Dries Mertens runs, the keeper comes off his line, Mertens with the chip, and Mertens with the goal. A fantastic finish there. The goalkeeper getting himself an assist, Ruffier on the board. 5-0 into the first round. Well, 5-0 into the second round, I guess. So there you go. We qualify into the second round, and we come up against a super team, a 190, team of the year, two team of the years, two icons, Lionel Messi, 94 Hazard, special Rakitic. In fact, just two base cards in this entire team. Also, although you could consider the Path to Glory Varane as a base card too, it is exactly the same as his base card. And this game started off really bad for us. It took me a while to just kind of get into this game. It took me a while to get used to my opponent's playstyle. And I mean, I conceded a really unlucky first goal. It goes down as an own goal for Ruffier. But yeah, bit unfortunate there. But after I went 2-0 down, I made some subs. I brought on Cristiano Ronaldo. I brought on Neymar, I believe. Great finish there from Hernandez. He's probably one of those players that I play against, as this guy dabs me there. He's probably one of those players that I play against that is the worst for me. You know, people will say, oh, who's that one player that just screws you every time? For me, it is probably that prime icon Hernandez. He just always does bits against me. But we pulled it back to 2-1 on the 21st minute there with Cristiano Ronaldo. You can see the passing accuracy as well. My passing is way better than my opponent's. I was generally creating way more chances and having the better of the game. And it wasn't even before 30 minutes before we got completely back into the game. Mertens back to Batshuayi. He makes it 2-2 in 29 minutes. And obviously very happy with that. And then the goals for me, guys, just kept flowing and flowing. Ozil to Ronaldo, Ronaldo to Mertens. Great little drag back from Mertens. Lays it into Cristiano Ronaldo. And then we hit him back with the dab. And I would have probably left it there with dabbing, you know, 1 for 1. But he hits another banger with Hernandez and then dabs again immediately. So I'm okay, this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. We're doing this. We're doing celebrations that are trying to annoy each other. So when I made it 4-3 with the Ronaldo header there from the corner, of course we bring out the shush dab. Let's go. And it clearly worked on this occasion. It wound my opponent up enough to the point where he collapsed in this game. Mesut Ozil here with the ball, plays it to Raja into Neymar, Neymar to Cristiano Ronaldo, Ronaldo accelerates past the defender, and what a beautiful clean little low driven that was to make it 5-3, and as I say, the goals just kept coming and coming and coming. We made it 6-3 very shortly after. Neymar here waits for the run of Ronaldo, gets tackled, but the ball falls back to Raja, back into Neymar, to Dries Mertens, Mertens to Ronaldo. He accelerates past the lunging tackle of David Luiz, and he hits that one at the near post and makes it 6-3. And then just a few minutes later, we managed to make it 7-3. Ander Herrera picks up the ball from my opponent's kickoff. We tackle him there. Neymar rolls the defender. Beautiful little elastico. Plays it through to Cristiano Ronaldo, who hits him with the Rabona fake. Back into Neymar. Low driven at that near post. And 7-3 was the score. My opponent did end up scoring one back right at the end of the game to make it 7-4. But we go through, guys, into the semi-finals with this team. I'm very happy as well because I'm playing good FIFA. I feel like I'm strong with this one. And in the semi-final, we come up against some good players, but really low chemistry. A silver card in there. You know, he's got Martinez at centre-back, who's just stupidly slow. He's got Bender, way off chem in at CDM. He's also got Cruz, who's stupidly slow. Asensio doesn't have the most pace, you know. although pace isn't the only thing that's important in this game, it is definitely important to have a good balance with pacey players and creative players. And obviously some creative players are also pacey players. But I felt like this guy just had such a distinct lack of pace that it was going to be quite easy for me, and I was right, really. My opponent did score one goal there to make it 1-1 after just 6 minutes, but that was really one of the only clear-cut opportunities that he actually had. We eventually made it 2-1 after around 20 minutes. Down the left-hand side with Mertens, waits for the run of Emre Can there. Emre Can gets into the box, plays it to Mesut Ozil. Great finish from Ozil to make it 2-1. And it soon became 3-1. A penalty on the half-hour mark. Herrera steps up, slots that one into the back of the net to make it 3-1. And once again, the goal just kept coming here. So we go 3-1 up on 30 minutes, and it soon became 4-1 as well, guys. 35 minutes on the clock. Good interception from Ander Herrera. Just drives at the defence. He backs off and backs off and backs off. And Ander Herrera just calmly makes that 4-1. And that is all she wrote. So a 4-1 rage quit in the semi-final, and we go through into the final. And that, guys, was our 199th draft victory. Obviously not draft victories, you know what I mean, like total wins, not like draft wins, but total draft wins. It's hard to explain. But into the final we go against a 3-4-2-1. I looked at this team, honestly, I thought this is a win for me. I thought if I lose against a team like this, I don't deserve to win. He has a silver striker. He's got Luke Shaw at centre mid. He's got Mangala in there. His team, just generally speaking, wasn't great. Now, he did bring Dries Mertens on up front for that Besat striker, but we get Mesut Ozil in there again to go 1-0 to the good. Ozil with the finish of dreams there, puts us up 1-0. Ozil on the ball with the edge of the box here as well. Nice little bit of trickery to get around the defender. A ball roll past the next defender. Steps inside. Get really lucky there to get the ball back on the edge of the box here. Good tackle from Herrera. And then a good finish from Herrera to make it 2-0. And again, just much like the other games, once I got a bit of a commanding lead, the goals just kept flowing in. My opponent does pull one back to make it 2-1. David Silva there plays it through to Dries Mertens. I feel like I should do better here. You know, Bonucci just miscontrols the ball. I think that's because he's on the 4 chemistry. So, you know, a little bit frustrating there that he was unable to just take that in his path and do a little bit better with it. But we go 2-1 and 2-1 in the stroke of, just after the stroke of half-time becomes 3-1 across to the back post. It eventually finds its way to Raja Nangolan, I believe, intercepts the ball here. Pires plays it on the inside, and Mbappe loses out there to Messi. Mertens picks up the loose ball. Could have played Ronaldo through there. I didn't realise my opponent had a player on the floor, but eventually we got it through to Ronaldo. And at the second bite of the cherry, he makes it 3-1. And there was still time for another couple of goals in this game. 4-1 was the score after 55, 56 minutes. Ronaldo just, you know, he's not pressing me too much. He's allowed me a bit of space. We get the ball into Nangolan. We get the space for Dries Mertens, and that is a great finish from Mertens to make it 4-1. And then a little bit later on in the game, we completely closed out this game with just a few minutes left on the clock. Lionel Messi lays it into Raja Nangolan, into Dries Mertens, and he slots that one home to make it 5-1. So we win the draft, guys. Our 36th draft win, I believe that is, and our 200th draft victory. I know you know what I mean. We've won 200 games in the draft. We've won 36 total drafts. 5-1. That is going to be the end of the gameplay. Let's get into the packs. Alright guys, so we come back with a win. We lost in the final of the last episode. Was still a good episode. I think we still made our money back. I actually played a draft in between. I lost in the first round. I just don't want to show those drafts, you know. So for full disclosure, I'm not trying to act like I didn't play a draft, but we've now won 36 of 68. I think the record is getting better and better and better. We're winning just way more than the first sort of 20, 25, 30 drafts. You know, we're doing absolutely fantastic. 200 victories now to 32 losses. A sensational return. This team was very, very good. The changes that mostly got made were as follows. Ozil down into the middle of the park. Batshuayi down into Cam, and Ronaldo up front. And then on the odd occasion, it would have been Batshuayi coming off for Neymar, and then in the final it was actually Messi on instead of Neymar on. So this is basically what the team looked like throughout the course of the games. Not the greatest chemistry, admitted, but because the players themselves were so good, it just made it remarkably easy to win this draft. You know, I was actually very impressed with Mesut Ozil, very impressed with Mertens, not so impressed with the Batman. It's the worst pack. I can't get luck. Draft to Glory in terms of packs is just not for me, man. I can't get the great rewards. I can't get the coin rewards. I'm yet to pack something exceptional out of the rewards. I don't know, dudes. You know, again, we've got about 3k from match coins, so we're looking for about 12,000 coins. That's an upgraded Soriano there. So we'll say 1,000, maybe, yeah, so 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 between those. 4,000 with all of that. And then the right mid to right wing, we'll say 4,000 still. That does sell for a few hundred coins, but with tax and whatnot, we'll say 4,000. So we're up to 7k. So we're looking for 8,000 coins between these two rare gold packs. We should be able to make it back just because of the contents that come from the packs. We get an upgraded player with that green flare there. Who is it going to be? Tolisso? No, not Tolisso. Coleman would be nice. It's going to be centre-back from Werder Bremen. It is Brooks. Is that an upgraded card? I don't know if he was a 79 before or not, but that green flare does signify that we've got an upgraded card. However, 1, 2, 3, 4,000 back there. We'll say another 3,000 with the players and contracts, so that's 7,000 back there. I'll keep this as well. So with the 7,000 we already got, we're looking for about 1,000 coins. So we're going to make profit again, probably 5, 6, 7k, depending on what we get in this pack. Doesn't look like it's going to be good though. Yeah, another no board pack. As I say, dudes, I win the draft over and over and over. I'm saying the same thing over and over and over. It doesn't make any difference. No matter how much I win this draft, I can't get the good rewards. I can't get the good pack pulls. We've seldom do we get informs. Those fitness cards in the last pack saved me. No fitness cards this one. Those 4 fitness cards were massive to actually making our money back. We probably made about 3,000 or 4,000 coins off of this draft, which is okay. I just expect better. Once again, we've now won the draft. What was that? 38 times. And we are yet to hit the coin reward. We are yet to hit the 100k pack. We don't even hit the good packs anymore. We constantly get the 2 rare gold packs and the premium gold pack. It is pathetic. However, that is the end of the video for today. If you guys did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rate, and comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.